Hello, Jay here. Just playing a little jazz here today. It's Jazz at Jay's today. That's what it is. That was inspired after watching some YouTube videos. I'm always trying to learn things for guitar, and there is a teacher from Berklee School of Music that has a YouTube channel, and his name is Tomo Fujita. Tomo Fujita is his name, and he has, I think it's called Guitar Wizard is the name of his program on YouTube. However, he does a lot of YouTubes that are free, and under Tomo Fujita Music, and I love watching his very good teacher. Very famous. He's taught great performers. John Mayer is one of the people that studied under him. Also, another great channel, while I'm thinking of it, is Rick Beato, Beato Music, B-E-A-T-O. And I purchased his theory book. He teaches a lot of music theory. Very learned, very great guy. Been in the music industry for many years. Produced a lot of big name bands. Just very knowledgeable about everything. And I would recommend, if you're interested in that, to watch his channel. Tune into Tomo Fujita. And so today, what I wanted to get into, that was a chord progression in C minor. So we have C minor 7. Turn that down a little. We have the C minor 7 chord to F minor 7, and then D minor 7 flat 5, G7 flat 5, G7, C minor 7, and then we go up to and we do that again. Repeat that same phrase. Then turn around, it'll be A flat diminished, G7, and then I was going up to E flat minor 7, to A flat 7, to D major 7, D major 9, 7. And then D minor 7, G7, C minor 7, and then up to a G9 13, and then just repeat the whole thing, and it's on the loop there. And what I wanted to talk to you about today is the pentatonic, using pentatonics. Now, in that little improvisation, I did some scales and things too, and some arpeggios. But you can use all pentatonics in there if you want. So for most guitar players, they usually learn it in A, is the A minor pentatonic. That's a very basic thing. If you need to learn that scale, there's a trillion YouTube channels on YouTube that teach those pentatonic scales. So if that's something that you don't know and you need to learn the pentatonic scale, I would suggest learn that. But to apply it to this particular jazz series of chords, we do it in C minor, because we start with that C minor chord. So, alright. And then when we go into the change of key, where we go the E flat minor 7, A7 to the D major 7, there it moves down one step, a whole step. It moves down to a B flat minor pentatonic. So we're going on this chord, and then when it goes there, it's actually a major, D flat major, chord scale kind of, but when you play that B flat minor pentatonic, it works on that D flat major chord. And then if you go to the D minor 7 to the G, that turnaround, that little phase there, if you go into the A pentatonic, it works, and then go right back into the C. So it's and I'll play the chords, and I'll play that pentatonic. I'll just do pentatonic scales over the chord changes. So here we go with the chord changes. Let's hit it. C minor pentatonic. Now we go to B flat minor pentatonic. A, C. So you see how that works. We're just doing those, and it's working on there. Now, it's okay. That was just the straight pentatonics with no accidentals in there, no passing notes. To make it bluesy, you're going to want to add the flat 5. So you're going to... There's the flat 5. And it's okay to use it as a passing tone to go into between the 7, the dominant 7, or the 7, the major 7, and the 1. So, and also you can almost go completely chromatic through there if you want, as long as you're ending up on the same note, on the right notes. So it's like a blues scale, okay? And you can do that throughout the whole thing. Also, what you can use in there, if you know your major scales, You can use an E, it'd be an E flat major or C minor. E flat major. That's the E flat major. C minor is the relative minor, so we can use that scale too. So also arpeggios. You want to use C major arpeggio. You know, you can do that with the chord changes as well. That's kind of what Tomo's lesson was this morning. He was talking about doing arpeggios, but what occurred to me was to improvise over that just using those pentatonics. And it's a simple way for people to think. Once you get that down, then you can start adding those passing tones and the scale notes and things like that to make it sound right. And we'll just run through it one more time here, just to kind of let you, and we'll use the pentatonics, and I'll add some other arpeggios and different scales in there. A diminished lick. Anyway, so I think that would be enough to give you the idea. You can always stop and like stop the video and kind of check it out or whatever. But just to give you an idea, so there was 3 pentatonics used in that whole progression: C minor, B flat minor, A minor, and it sounds like jazz. So you keep doing it. I just think trying to do a little tutorial this week on guitar, enjoying just riffing on different things, and of course I'm playing the Firefly, the $150 Firefly, and hopefully you're enjoying the sound of it. I want to thank you all for tuning in, and if you like this, subscribe and comment please, because it helps me. I have a lot of other kinds of content. I do camping, sometimes little philosophical discussions. You know, if there's one thing that you guys really like more than another, I'd be happy to bring it to you. Also whittling, sometimes I'm working on little whittling projects all the time, and I share that with people. Outdoor stuff, things like that. I want to thank you all for tuning in this week. Stay positive, stay well, stay safe. Let's see here.